Welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and watch this layoff video. Unfortunately, this happened to a young lady, I believe, last year at the time of this video, 2025. It is a horrible job market for all. Layoffs are occurring left and right, and people are struggling to find jobs in professional, um, I don't think blue collar, but non professional roles as well. Let's go ahead and watch.
Hi, Carson. Hello. Tori is on the call. She's from our HR company.
Hello. Hey, everybody.
So thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. Unfortunately, your employment with Hill will be terminated effective immediately through the end of the month. And Tori is available to help with any questions or processes moving forward.
You can tell this lady's nervous, voice cracking.
Can I ask why I'm being let go today?
Yes, we had the 90-day period, and
So this sounds like a firing, not necessarily a layoff. Layoff, you get money.
in the end, we were just thinking it wasn't a great fit.
Can I ask for reasonings as to why you did not think it was a good fit?
Oh my God, that's awful. Now, the young lady is doing a decent job trying to find out what is the situation, why, which really, I'm a big person to take accountability. So if this was happening to me, and maybe this young lady is taking it the same way, what did I do wrong? Where can I learn from it? The fact that this silence from this manager here is awful. Be ready. If you're going to terminate someone, be ready. Listen, this wasn't for you. What happened? Give me some examples. Here's a quick example, but it's not going to change. Here we go.
Yeah, the publication went out late. It went out with typos. I just feel like the design wasn't necessarily a good fit for the publication.
Can I offer some feedback to that?
I'll be honest with you. The manager said 90-day, a 90-day, said fiance, oh, like a 90-day period, you know, transitionary period. I forgot what they call it, but that at the end almost sounds like weak management. It went out late with typos. Sounds like some type of publication. Is there not someone who eyeballs it? What's getting published?
Yeah.
Like I have to question this out loud. I don't really know, but just to throw a question out there, is it really worth it terminating someone in this sense? Maybe it seemed also to like a young person that you can coach them. Like, what's more painful to sit here and teach this person you already have, to smooth out the edges, or to go through a whole X month hiring process to find someone else? I don't really know.
Um, every step along the way, I met my requirements, and quite honestly, a lot of the reasonings as to why it was late was dependent upon you. Um, and I received materials often late from you, as well as not being able to control every ad thing that came in. And I've honestly been on top of everything. I've asked considerable amounts of being able to access things such as the production email to help these things get out more on time. And every step of the way, I was met with roadblocks and being told no. Um, as my direct report, I never felt like you stepped up and asked me if I could use help. I received very little feedback from you, and often there were times where I did reach out to you.
I don't know why. I felt it. I felt it in the air. Weak leadership. Assuming what this young person is saying is true. I don't know why I keep saying young, but this individual says true. It sounds like weak leadership, which is extremely frustrating.
You without being told anything or having any reply or response whatsoever. Um, I also found it very unacceptable to receive a message at 11 p.m. last night informing me that I was going to be laid off the next day with this meeting and then immediately revoking my access to everything. I do want to apologize to Kendall and to yourself for calling you so much, but when you do that to somebody, they're going to panic. I feel like I've done every step of the way of trying to do this job to the best of my abilities, and quite frankly, you've made it very difficult.
So first of all, that's interesting. She actually got laid off, not terminated. So lucky for her. That means she got some type of package. The silence here. Oh my gosh, this is awful. How's there three of you against one, and you guys are doing this bad?
Thank you for the feedback.
Thank you for the feedback.
Can I ask when this decision was made?
Corporate talk.
I don't know that there was a specific date
Oh,
in question.
oh my god.
I think it's just, evaluating things over the last 90 days and not wanting to prolong it if it wasn't a good fit, and hoping that you could find something that's maybe a better fit for you and your style and how you want to work.
So was it a problem with?
I mean, at this point, if I was this lady here, I'd stop. Bro, they're doing you a favor. It's like the Three Stooges. These are clowns.
My style of working? Kendall, I'd love to know specifically if you had issues with my workflow with you.
I wouldn't say it's so much of a workflow problem. I just think, like, stylistically, maybe you weren't the best fit for the magazine and the product that we're putting out there.
Which the individual's correct. If this is the first time you're getting feedback, total failure in management, total failure of leadership. Most people are awful managers. They get promoted into management and leadership because they were good at a job and they have been there, done their experience. It's not necessarily that they're a leader of people.
Not that you aren't a talented designer or good at what you do. I just think that there's probably maybe a different role at a different company that would be better suited to your style.
Okay, I'd love to make a suggestion then, because
Just stop, cringy, stop. Okay, thank you. Where do I sign for the money? Don't make suggestions. Don't do any of that. It's awful. You need to learn some stuff too while you're at it. Move on to the next one. Okay, you're not gonna sit here and have an argument and get one over them. Okay. Either way, guys, brutal out there. Stay strong. Keep checking your networks. Keep looking at LinkedIn. Good luck, everybody. Leon Marino out.